Hey everybody, and welcome back to Insights with PT. This week we're talking all about family matters, and it's your girl Tammy, and I'm here with
Pastor T.
All right, we're ready to dive in. Pastor T, you ready to dive in?
I'm ready.
Ready. So, as we were talking about, in the past couple of episodes, it's all about family. Mm-hmm. We're all talking about discipline. We're also talking about prayer and word. Now we're, diving a little bit deeper. So, the first question I want to start off with is, how can families guard against negative cultural influences while engaging positively with society?
Say that again. They are guiding against negative influences.
Cultural influences, but still, engaging positively with society. The societal norms that we have in our day-by-day 21st century, like...
The truth is that we must always remember who we are, that we are children of God. When we wear our Christianity as a badge, it brings us back to who we are and how we should react to things. It is only when we forget who we are in Christ that we begin to tilt towards the way of the world.
Yeah.
With all these cultural influences. Like I've said earlier, it doesn't matter where the culture is coming from. That's not the issue. I think what matters, is it a good influence or not? For those who live in America and the developed world, for our children, it's very challenging for them.
Yeah.
Because in one breath, we're saying we're from Africa. In another breath, they don't live in Africa. They live here.
Yeah, so African American.
And they mix with various kinds of people, Asians, African Americans, Indian Americans, and all that stuff. So when you talk about culture, so many of them, the operating culture is the American culture for them, because that's what they're growing up with and all that. When you look at Nigeria, for instance, or people that live in Nigeria or in Africa, because the world has become a global village, there's nothing any child in America does that a child in Nigeria or Ghana doesn't know about. As long as they have a phone, they are connected.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And because of that connection, everybody wants to do the same thing. All you need to do is just look at their dressing. All you need to do is just check out who is on Instagram, check out who is on social media, and see what they are putting out there. That's when you know that this whole thing has become a global village. But what is most important? Because the Bible said that we should guard our heart with all diligence, because that will be the issues of life. So for everyone, let's guard our hearts. Let's remember that we're Christians. Let's look at it from a perspective, will Jesus approve of me doing this? Am I supposed to do this as a Christian? Paul said all things are lawful. He said, but not all things are expedient. Do you understand? There might be some things that you think, okay, but you look at it and say, do I really want to get involved in this? I say, oh no, I don't want to get involved in this. So let me just leave this and just move on, with life. And those are the kind of things that will help you, to be able to navigate, through the system wherever you might be and whatever system might be operating. Once you constantly remind yourself that you're a child of God, and let the scriptures guide you.
Yep. Now, speaking more about, marriage and tying that back into family as well, how important is it to know your partner's parenting styles before tying the knot?
You really can't know it like that, because these days, people don't reveal who they are when they are dating.
They don't, yeah.
For your generation, Because anybody in my generation that is getting married now, it's either they're getting married on a second marriage or they lost their spouses. So when we're talking about marriage now, we're talking about your generation. So I'm going to focus more on the Gen Zs now. Do you understand? So because there's too much acting. There is too much acting. Do you understand what I'm saying? So everybody looks their best. Everybody is looking this and all that. Yeah, you bring it up. You do this. You do that. I said, okay, no problem. When you marry, your eyes will open. So all of a sudden, now they get married, they are now seeing the true self. And this is the challenge. This is the challenge because while you guys are dating, you don't really tell each other who you are. You don't really show yourselves to each other. So at times when people get married, that's when they say, I think I married the wrong person. Do you understand? And it goes both ways. So it's just not one way. It goes both ways. Do you understand? But how can we get over it? It's by talking about it. It's by giving scenarios. It's by watching him or her around young people, children, around children. Do you understand? There are some men, they can't stand little children, or little kids crying. They get irritated easily. Do you understand? And you can see it in their face. And you know that this guy is
scared,
and you say, he's a child. What's the big deal? It's a baby. So that's one. There are some girls, man, they don't want their nails, anything happen to their nails, and say, just recently, was it 2 days ago or yesterday? I think 2 days ago, yeah. Our grandson was at home and I was playing with him and all that, and then he pulled, So I called our daughter. I said, hey, come down, and bring the diaper and she came down and she said, oh, Dad, you're going to change. I said, you are going to change. You're going to change, Now, do I change? Yeah, I've changed it many times when it pulls. It's not a problem for me. Do you understand? If I say, even you, the auntie, have changed your own when you are young too. So I said, you are going to change. So with your nails, go and change that. Now, these are things you watch. Do you understand? Because why would you, I can't change. You're going to have a baby.
Yeah.
You better get used to it now.
Exactly.
So those are the kind of things that you watch. You understand? But unfortunately, a lot of people don't watch those things again. We don't take note of those things again. What do I know?
Very, very interesting. But you heard from Pastor T. Just keep an eye out on those particular behaviors. All right, everybody. It has been lovely. We've been a blessing, and I hope you all have been blessed at home. Once again, if you have any more questions or topics that you would love PT to answer, go ahead and send over those questions to insightswithpt@JesusHouseBaltimore.org. It's your girl Tammy once again. It's been a blessing, and I hope you all have been blessed. PT, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace.